All right, if you want to learn the best and easiest way to quote residential lawn care services to make sure you're not only profitable, but that you don't leave any money on the table, then keep watching, because I'm going to show you the 2 best methods for how and why I quote the way I do. It's easy, it's time efficient, and we all know time is money. So when I started my lawn care business about 13 years ago, this is how I started pricing. And even back then, I knew how important it was to be able to react quickly to potential customers, because we all know how much competition there is in this space. And if you're able to give a price to a potential customer in about 30 seconds, the chances of you getting the business have increased substantially. And let's face it, not only is your time valuable, so is your customers, and they don't want to have to wait around for somebody to come out, look at the property, because chances are you're out there working all day, your time is tight, and giving estimates can get pretty time consuming. So I'm going to talk to you guys about 2 ways to quote that's fast, easy, and efficient. Look, I've given thousands and thousands of quotes over the years, multiple services, different industries, but one thing remains the same. People want to do business with people that make their life easier, right? You're solving a problem, you're making it easy for them. And yes, some people are out there price shopping, getting a bunch of different quotes, but if you can give them a price, give them the confidence that you know what you're talking about, presenting yourself as a professional, providing them with a fast digital estimate delivered to their phone within minutes of talking to you, chances are that's going to be your customer. So the first way that we do this is by the square foot. Now, you can also do this by the acre, but I always measure by the square foot. It's just easier. So all I need is the address from the customer. Then I pull out 𝗤𝘂𝑟𝑒, I put in their address, and I start measuring. What's really cool is this allows us to do both square footage and linear footage at the exact same time. So we know how big the grass areas are, and we also know how much edging is going to have to be done. And I hate to talk national averages, because I think it's really a disservice to every single business owner, regardless of what you do, because national averages, they're good, right? And they can give you a good baseline, but your numbers for your business are even better. So for this example, we're just going to use a national average, which is 1.2 cents per square foot. So we enter that in, it generates the estimate for the customer, which we can then easily, quickly send to them via either email or text, right? And then we can get their approval, we get them on the books, and we start making money. Okay, one of the biggest mistakes that I see guys make is they get caught up with an hourly rate or what they're going to charge their customer per hour, but they're not taking into account their own business, right? They're not taking into account their own overhead. And that is absolutely critical, because like I said, if you don't know your numbers, if you don't know what it costs to run your truck and your trailer, then you don't know what to charge. Now, if you don't know what to charge, then the potential to lose money is huge. Another thing to take into consideration is having a minimum price or a base price. And in the lawn care industry, if we're talking national averages, and I hate to talk national averages because again, it doesn't really apply to your specific business, but it's about 30 to 40 bucks per man hour, right? I think that's on the low side. I try to get 50 to 60. However, if your hourly rate is higher than that, you need to charge what your hourly rate is. And that's for running your truck, your employees, fuel, equipment, insurance, everything, right? We've also got an hourly rate calculator set up in 𝗤𝘂𝑟𝑒, so you never have to guess if your business is charging correctly and if you're actually making money. You can also send invoices and collect online payments from your customers. This makes it easier for you and them. So if you're basing your pricing on an hourly rate, you just take your hourly rate and you multiply it by how long you think it's going to take to take care of that property. Now, it's important to remember that it's not how long you're actually mowing, okay? It's how long you're at that property, from the time that you pull up to the time that you leave. That is what you need to charge for. We're not just charging for running a lawnmower, an edger, a blower, right? We're charging for running a business. So don't shortchange yourself by thinking, well, it's only going to take us 15 minutes to cut the grass, because there's a lot more to it. And you need to account for all those costs in order to maintain profitability and have a successful business that can provide for your family and your lifestyle that you want forever, right? So again, being fast, being efficient, being professional, giving the customer the confidence that you're a legitimate business and not just some chuck in a truck with a lawnmower. And when you hit them with a text message or an email that has the proposal right there for them, which they can either accept or decline, you're doing the exact thing that you want to do, which is being a professional, being a business owner. And it's little things like this that allow you to charge a little bit more as well, because like I said, you're giving the confidence to the potential customers that they're dealing with a real business. So a couple little side notes that I just thought about, and a few things to think about when you're out there pricing. There are on occasion additions, things that you need to add on, little bumps, if you will, that you need to account for. Is it a corner lot? Do they have a small gate that your zero turn can't get in, so it's going to take a little bit more time to do? Do they have a dog? Do they have the trampoline? Are there things like that going on, play sets, things of that nature that are going to impede your progress and slow you down? So you need to charge for your time, and you need to take all of these things into account when you're quoting. Also, everything that we've talked about up until this point is based on basic mulching and discharge, not bagging. So if customers need that, then obviously you want to upcharge for that. So that is really it for this video. I hope it helps. And if you've got any questions, just leave them down below in the comments section. Definitely check out 𝗤𝘂IQ. We have a 14-day free trial on the premium version, so you're able to check out all of the great features. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.